Revealed back in June 2023 that she had gained weight.
Still trying on the fertility journey, even though
Rebel Wilson claims asshole, mentioned in upcoming memoir, is trying to threaten her. Rebel Wilson has claimed that she is being harassed by her asshole, former co-star to stop publication of her Rebel Rising memoir. I wrote about an asshole in my book. Now, said asshole is trying to threaten me, Wilson, 44, wrote via Instagram story on Friday, March 22, over a photo of a lilac notepad and a matching pen. He's hired a crisis PR manager and lawyers.
you know what it's like to be a woman who was essentially I got a lot of pushback.
She continued, he is trying to stop press coming out about my book. But the book will come out and you will all know the truth. Rebel XOXO. Wilson has yet to publicly identify who is allegedly attempting to extort her ahead of her book release next month. When I first came to Hollywood, people were like, I have a no assholes policy, meaning I don't work with assholes. I was like, oh yeah. I mean that sounds sensible, logical.
Did not need a tub of
Revealed in that same interview that it wasn't about how much she weighed, but more
media, but what I try to do is share just enough.
grams. 30 pounds. It makes me feel bad.
She said in a March 15 Instagram video. Then it really sunk in what they were meaning by that. Older people in the industry. She added, and yeah, now I definitely have a no assholes policy. The chapter on said asshole is chapter 23, in my memoir. That guy was a massive asshole. Wilson had previously claimed to witness misconduct among her Hollywood co-workers. I've been away in a bubble of sorts creating new comedy overseas, but it's so hard to hear all these stories relating to sexual harassment and assault in Hollywood.
Sometimes triple the weight of other actresses, but even though I was still very confident,
Revealed back in June 2023 that she had gained weight.
still trying on the fertility.
She wrote via X in a since-deleted post in November 2017, referring to the Me Too movement. A male star, in a position of power, asked me to go into a room with him and then asked me repeatedly to stick my finger up his ass. All whilst his male friends tried to film the incident on their iPhones and laughed. I repeatedly said no and eventually got out of the room. Wilson explained that she called her agent immediately before her attorney made a complaint with the film studio.
Update.
You know what it's like to be a woman who was essentially I got a lot
It was basically to protect myself that in the event something similar ever occurred I'd be able to walk out of the job and not obligated to return, she noted via X at the time. Later I was threatened by one of the star's representatives to be nice and support the star. I refused. The whole thing was disgusting. That's what we can report. Thank you for watching this news. Don't forget to help this news office channel by liking, comments, sharing and subscribing. We thank you for your support.
I did not need a tub of
Revealed in that same interview that it wasn't about how much she weighed, but more
media, but what I try to do is share just enough